Hey there, Feli here. In this video I want to share with you some mindset shifts, switch that I've experienced while moving and living abroad. So I've landed on this island as a tourist with a mindset of a tourist in the scarcity of time. Like, you have a limited time, and then in this time I have to visit top places, I have to do the top things to do, I have to enjoy myself as much as possible, I have to relax myself as much as possible, and then I will have to leave. And then when I'm leaving I will have this regret, but maybe I've missed something, or it was too short. But then we decided to stay, and what was once some pictures on my vision board now were becoming my new normal. And it was hard to accept at the beginning, and the first shift was I am worthy of it, because I was feeling like, why is it possible for me? Like, other people are better than me. I haven't done anything special to deserve living here, to be here. And then I had to put a lot of thought, of appreciation, of gratitude, of acceptance of myself, of others, of the situation that was happening in the world. And in the same time, fighting with this guilt, don't forget where you're coming from. And at the same time, the fear of not feeling superior in any way, feeling like I've left people behind because I've took this decision. And yeah, this is the first shift. It doesn't matter on what level you are leveling up yourself. I think these emotions, and we have to work through these beliefs, accept that we are worthy of good things. I am my habits, and this took me a while to become aware of and make some adjustments. The fact that Sundays were family time and that we are going hiking or somewhere in the nature, this is exactly what we've started doing here as well. Then our family discussions about what to do next and so on were still inside around the kitchen table, instead of, going on the beach for a walk and talk about it in a more relaxed way. And then a girl told me recently, like, so good for you that you are near the ocean. I would love to be there and run near the ocean. I was like, yeah, I haven't done that actually, because I haven't built the habit of running and I haven't become a runner. And just because she told me, I started running a little bit and it felt great. So no matter where you are, start there, because you're going to take them with you wherever you go. And don't think that if you're going to move, then you are going to implement the habits and it's going to be easier. It's not. It still requires your intention, your attention, and your effort to actually build the habit and make it part of who you are. I value all my past experiences. If before that I was more like labeling some experiences, these were bad, these were good, these helped me, these didn't help me, some experiences that were unfair, or some parts of myself feeling like a victim, feeling disempowered, like I had no choice because of the circumstances. And now I look at all these experiences and all the people that I've been through these experiences, and I accept them as they are, accept them as they were. What helped me with this process was talking with different people from different countries and understand and see their pain, because it's not necessarily related with their material status. It's an internal journey, and they've been through different kind of experiences and they've experienced pain in different ways. And I was thinking like, oh, but I'm coming from this communist country and I had this upbringing that was difficult, and I was still feeling kind of a victim of it. But yeah, no longer. So I just took all the labels. This was good, this was bad. It's just, this is what it was. And wow, interesting. I've been through these experiences. I love the uphill journey. So I was thinking, if I achieve a vision or achieve a goal, then I will stop. But the thing is, we derive our positive emotions from actually moving out of the comfort zone. And what I started to feel is that when things are getting comfortable, are like, oh, everything is working, I start to feel that uncomfortable feeling that I have to push the boundaries. What else can we do? What can we explore? What skill, what challenge can I take? Because what I know on the other side is, if I settle, then things are going to degrade. And when things start to degrade, then problems start to appear, and no longer accepting the things as they are, even if they are good, I still have to push some boundaries in a way or another, maybe with my health, maybe with learning a new thing. There's something that needs to be improved, and I've reached this peak. I have to move to the next one, and not stopping. Like, you don't arrive somewhere. It's just life. What experiences can I have? What things can I discover? And even if I feel the fear when I'm getting out of this comfort zone and I don't know, and for a while I'll feel stupid, I will do mistakes, I have to build this attitude that it's okay, it's normal, this is new, and I've started to love it. I started to love it, to go through these new areas and explore and put myself there and bring light into that area. I hope it makes sense. Ownership. It means that whatever area of my life I'm not happy about, I don't like it, the question I'm asking myself is, what is it that I do want? And then what are the options to get what I want? Maybe I have to try some different options, then see which one actually helps, or get more clarity of what I want, because it's easy for our mind to see very fast what we don't like, what frustrates us, and it takes a little bit of questioning and effort to clarify what is it that you really want, and then it takes some actions and some steps and some trial and error to get what is it that you want and how to make it actually work in getting it real. So yeah, if I don't like the messy house, what are the options? Or if are things in the business, what are the steps? What do I need more? And how can I get that? Taking steps in that direction instead of using circumstances or people to not do what I want to do, use them as excuses to not do what I want to do, or being frustrated and expecting the things to change, or the people or the events to change in order for me to get what I want. Yeah, this is what it is. Ownership. I don't prove myself or justify myself. And maybe you know the feeling when, you know, some people are coming towards you and they are criticizing you, but they are doing it in a way that you feel like they are like totally against you, that they don't like you, and they are pointing at all your wrongs or your mistakes and even questioning your path. And that was for me quite disheartening and consuming as well. But what I've learned later, the same people have reached out to me and told me, now I understand what you are talking about. That for me was like shocking, like, is this the same person? It's like, no, now I can talk with you about this subject because I didn't understand back then. And what can help you when you are in those moments, there are two questions, like, do you want to change the place with the person that is criticizing you? And then, is it helpful what this person is saying? And then this can help you, gain more clarity of what you want, what you don't want, and you can have a bigger picture. You can toughen yourself up because of it, which actually this is what happened to me. Like, I've built more clarity, I build more power by, this is what I stand up for, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm getting better at. And the question is, what would have been if I would have changed my actions and my direction by listening to what other people were saying and, stop. When you see them later coming towards you and saying like, thank you for sticking to your path. I don't take myself too seriously. In this mindset shift comes the pressure that I tend to put on myself on achieving some things that afterwards I realize that it takes way much effort, way much more time to achieve. And that sounds realistic, but is not. And what I've seen from how people are just cleaning the pool or cleaning the street, they are just taking their time. And I see this guy just cleaning the glass there, no hurry, he's doing his job, like focus, active in his presence, but not in a hurry. Does it make sense? Right? So this is kind of the attitude that I feel like I had to make a switch, because it's just the pressure doesn't actually serve, or maybe not that much pressure where you crack, enough pressure to make it good. That kind of focus, attention, involvement, but not stretching myself in working during the night, do stuff that by compounding they are becoming damaging. You can choose where you are born. Well, some will argue that we are actually choosing, but you can choose where you want to live, right? As my grandmother used to say, oh, come on, move, you're not a tree. This solution-focused mindset with a growth mindset enriches you way much more than you can imagine. Oh, well, I think you found this video valuable, so let me know what was interesting for you. Let me know in the comments, and also give it a like. Keep being awesome, and see you in the next one.